Everything in this video has nothing to do with reality. All opinions are made up and come from the mouth of the loser, who lives with his parents and has not achieved anything in his entire life. All personalities and names and everything in between have nothing to do with real people. Even though some names may be familiar, similar, or look exactly like real names, they are all made up. No offense. Everything I do is just for the sake of jokes. Nothing more, nothing less. Have a nice day. And by the way, I'm not real either. In my previous efforts, I was trying to be someone I'm not. I was trying too hard to act and be like YouTubers, such as Thoughty2, Patrick CC, or even Cold Fusion, and act as a serious YouTuber video maker / documentarist. But I suck. I was reading comic books for God's sake and still failed to deliver a decent enough mini documentary about the boys. I called Billy Butcher, Billy the Butcher. Can you believe that? And several idiots accused me of making a video by AI? What the f***? So, I'm writing for hours and hours, editing a ton of materials, sending my writings to someone so he can turn them into decent enough voiceovers, and yet, it is made by AI? How? Can AI make it like that? Really? Show me the site or app to make videos like that, so I can just copy and paste tons of AI-made videos. Yep, I don't have a PC, which means I have no mic, which means I have to go to internet cafes to edit my videos. But no, I made it. Hey mate, fuck you, and fuck all that matters to you. And I hope one day you find out that you are a product of AI. But today's topic isn't about idiots accusing me of making AI videos. It is about the boys. In my personal opinion, yep, from now on, I'll be making mini documentaries like this. No filter, no we, but me and my personal opinions. The Boys was fucking special and something unique in the world of superhero genres. But now, guys, don't you think it is becoming too woke? I know far-right weirdos are awful human beings, like those who accuse me of making videos with AI. But seriously, is it becoming something retarded? For example, how can Frenchie be like this? Do we have some kind of pity for a guy like him? He was a psycho, for God's sake, and we loved it. He was, and he stepped on invincible boundaries, and now he is a self-pitying, silly dude. I would have accepted if he was a bisexual psycho who fucks what he wants and who he wants, not a self-pity, emotionally full of remorse dude. Fuck that. Bring back the crazy Frenchie, not an emotional, interracial, loving dude. What about Starlight? Really? Not only an awful-looking plastic surgery that makes me want to punch her in the face, she is now what? Righteous liberal bitch? Yep, God. Just because my superpowers were made in the labs, and now I hate God. Really? Again, self-pity. Poor me. Poor my life kind of character out of nowhere? And subtext. Babies are all right, as long as they are in the wombs, and as long as they are not given birth. Yep, but there is one catch, my dear. If you looked like Starlight before the plastic surgery, I would have given you a pass. Even if you had had 1,000 abortions, you would have been a beautiful angel-looking princess. I don't know who convinced you or what convinced you to do what you did. Was it the same guy who convinced someone called Zach to do the same? But with a face like that, I cannot give you a pass. I'm sorry. Abortion is wrong, Starlight is bad, and Firecracker is cool. She has given a 15-year-old a memory for life, and you have given a death sentence to an unborn child. And Billy Butcher, not Billy the Butcher, thanks for the correction. If you were able to speak 3 languages, and English was your third, I would have applauded you. So shit happens when you are not a native English speaker. I'm not, so deal with it. All polite suggestions are welcome. But not from those who have accused me of using AI. I hope you'll have the same surgery as Starlight and Zach. But this is beside the point. Is something wrong with Billy? I mean the actor, not the character who is living his last minutes and is barely capable of doing anything. Is it only me? But I don't see the sparkle in his eyes as in previous seasons. It seems like he is barely functioning and doesn't want to be Billy Butcher anymore. Does he have a contract with Marvel? And is he a new Wolverine? Why do I hate his acting all of a sudden? Can someone help me and prove me wrong, please? Homelander is as good as in previous seasons. Love him, love him, love him. The darkness within, untamed emotions, and childlike tendencies combined with enormous superpowers make him the best character in the show. Yep, he is a psychopath with childhood trauma and irreversible consequences. At least he is who he is. And the actor who plays him perfectly. How do I know that? Have you seen his interviews? He acts like a gay dude in real life. Dear Homelander actor. Hold on, let me Google your name. Dear Anthony Starr, I'm not saying that you're gay. If you are, no problem. If you're not, I'm sorry. What I mean is that you in real life and the character you portray in The Boys are so different. Like the Starlight actress before, and after the plastic surgery. You nailed the character. Keep up the good work. I promised you guys to be honest from now on, but I'm conflicted. I like Fish Guy. But I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with his acting this season. I kind of have the same vibe from him as from Butcher. Does he have something else? Some kind of different movie, or what? It is the biggest show in the world. And even third world countries like mine watch it through not-so-legal streaming services with not-so-correct translations. Why don't they put all they have into those roles? Is it me? So, let's dive deep into this conversation and write down your opinions in the comments below. If I'm not demonetized and have some kind of viewership. The new guys are top-notch. Firecracker and Sister Sage. Firecracker is sexy, not so young but not that old, MILF with crazy conspiracies and tendencies to be the fan of the person from 1941. But you can see that she plays it well. You can see that she is not that smart, but she is willing to do anything for attention, especially from the egomaniac big boy Homelander. Sister Sage, although smart at first glance, is not fond of being smarter than everybody, and she just wants to be accepted. She is like an outcast, and not an evil person. Both of them are not evil, in my opinion. They are just victims of circumstances, and are trying to get the most out of the situation. So let's see what happens to them. Overall, so far, I don't like this season. It is too woke, too left. Right wing is bad. Let's support a barely functioning Biden kind of show to me. It is losing its steam. It is becoming a caricature of itself. Yeah, there is a shock value. Yeah, it is as crazy as previous ones. But it leans towards wokeness and the let's be fans and all the alphabet letters under the rainbow type of show. I don't know. Maybe those who have accused me of AIzation will tell me. Have you guys read the comic books? Is it as gay as the show is now? The end. Almost forgot. Kimiko. You know whether she is there or not? No difference. If you disagree, smash that like button and go fuck yourself.